Close your eyes. Imagine the most excruciating pain you've ever been in. Although some may consider this a major surgery, myself, along with lawmakers in 14 other countries where it's illegal, consider this to be mutilation. However, 31% of Americans are still declawing their cats. My name is Wendy. Today I'm going to discuss with you the inhumane nature and side effects of this procedure. I'm going to start by talking to you about how the declawing procedure is performed. They can use this, which is called a guillotine clipper. With this, what they'll do, I have a picture here. They stick the whole cat's toe and cut it off. They then use surgical glue and hold it closed and bandage them up. Imagine yourself jumping off of a countertop after just having your toes cut off, amputated. No pain medicine, no stitches, just a prayer. This is a picture of a cat during the process. It's very happy. There are other ways to go about during the surgery. They have lasers, where the beam of light gets so hot that it actually burns through the bone and all of the tendons to prevent a little bit more bleeding. However, they still have to glue it shut and bandage it, and the cats remain sore for several days, sometimes forever. The side effects of these procedures can be from mild, from litter problems because the litter hurts their feet and infects their feet, all the way down to having to have their feet amputated because they have narcosis, which is the skin dying across their toes where the surgery was performed from an infection that they got that nobody realized was there. Imagine your children having to have their nails cut off because you didn't like something they were doing. This is about what that would look like. Would you do that to your children? Some of the side effects that go along with this procedure are also the nails growing back into their feet, underneath the skin where you can't see it growing. During that, then they have to go back in and perform the surgery again, cutting off more bone and more joint, or possibly amputating the entire foot. Because they have no way to defend themselves, a cat that is declawed is more likely to tend to bite. So now you've fixed the scratching issue, but now you have a biter. You have a better chance of getting an infection from being bitten by a cat because there's more bacteria in their mouth than there is in their feet. Even though they use their feet for the litter, their mouth is still dirtier because they eat rodents and birds and anything else you can imagine. They also can't defend themselves in a fight, so chances are now you're going to have abscesses, which are more infections. They're going to cost you more money at the vet and more money for antibiotics and to fix more problems. If you're thinking about declawing your cat, there are alternatives to deter them from scratching your furniture by simply placing aluminum foil on the corners of your couch. A cat won't scratch there because they don't like the sounds, they don't like the texture of aluminum foil. Or sticky tape, two-phase sticky tape will also help. There are also ways to attract them to go to certain places by simply rubbing catnip on a cat scratching post, just to give them a spot where they can continue to shed their dead nail as well as stretch to keep their muscles strong. There are other ways to do their surgery, such as a tendinectomy. With a tendinectomy, all they simply do is cut the tendons. And that just stops it so the cat can't stretch its nails out. They can't use their nails. However, they still get the buildup of the dead nail and can still cause serious side effects, such as infections. If you're not ready to take the steps to own a cat without having it declawed, maybe a cat's just not the right pet for you, because declawing isn't really an option. Thank you.